This is Car Show, and if you've ever doubted whether a hybrid system could retain the raucous spirit of an American V8 performance icon, the 2026 Corvette E-Ray is here to silence you forever. Before we delve into the physics-defying narrative of this groundbreaking machine, please hit that subscribe button. You won't want to miss our full-track review of the first-ever electrified all-wheel drive Corvette. The E-Ray, which continues into the 2026 model year, represents a pivotal moment in the storied history of the Corvette. A vehicle that fundamentally changes the rules of engagement for America's sports car, while still honoring its loud, powerful heritage. It is a masterpiece of pragmatic engineering, blending the familiar raw intensity of the LT2 V8 with the surgical precision of an electric motor, resulting in the quickest accelerating production Corvette ever built. The concept of the E-Ray is one of intelligent fusion. It is Chevrolet's answer to the need for year-round usability and instantaneous traction-maximized performance, a goal achieved not through complex mechanical systems, but through electrification. Visually, the E-Ray immediately announces its performance intent, adopting the muscular, wide-body stance first pioneered by the Z06. This means the E-Ray is approximately 3.6 inches wider than the base Stingray, with broader fenders, quarter panels, and fascias necessary to house the massive tire setup. It rolls on staggered wheels, 20 inches up front and 21 inches in the rear, with tires measuring 275/30 ZR20 and 345/25 ZR21, respectively. Unlike the track-focused Z06, which uses center-exit quad tips, the E-Ray retains the corner exit exhaust layout familiar from the Stingray, one of the few visual cues distinguishing it from its flat-plane sibling, aside from its unique E-Ray badging. However, the E-Ray is unique in that it is the only Corvette variant to come standard with all-season tires, specifically Michelin Pilot Sport All-Season 4S, reinforcing its mission as a true all-weather supercar. This capability is unprecedented for a Corvette of this performance caliber, finally allowing owners in colder climates to fully exploit their supercar year-round, thanks to its new drivetrain philosophy. At the heart of the E-Ray lies the dual propulsion system. Driving the rear axle is the beloved mid-mounted 6.2-liter LT2 V8 engine, the same powerful cross-plane crank unit found in the Stingray. This V8, which sends its output to the rear wheels via the highly responsive Tremec 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, DCT, produces 495 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque when equipped with the standard performance exhaust system. This familiar V8 provides the visceral sound, the high-speed capability, and the emotional connection that defines the Corvette experience. However, the game changes dramatically at the front axle. Mounted low in the nose of the car is a permanent magnet synchronous AC electric motor, which powers the front wheels independently. This motor adds a substantial 160 horsepower and 125 pound-feet of torque directly to the front axle. There is no physical connection between the V8 and the electric motor. The two systems communicate and synchronize purely through software, forming the intelligent AWD, electrified all-wheel drive system. The resulting combined system output is a significant 655 horsepower, making the E-Ray one of the most potent hybrid sports cars on the market. This power is fed by a small 1.9 kWh lithium-ion battery pack, which is seamlessly packaged low in the chassis center spine, minimizing any compromise to the car's already excellent weight, distribution, and retaining the cargo space in both the front and rear trunks. The philosophy behind the E-Ray's hybrid system is not fuel economy, though it achieves an EPA-estimated 19 mpg combined, which is commendable, but rather performance augmentation and traction management. The electric motor provides instantaneous torque delivery, filling in the low-end gaps where the naturally aspirated V8 might hesitate slightly, and most critically, allowing the E-Ray to use all four wheels for launching. The resultant acceleration is savage. The E-Ray blasts from 0 to 60 mph in a mere 2.5 seconds, officially making it the quickest production Corvette in history. A hair faster than the 670 HP Z06, the quarter mile is dispatched in a blistering 10.5 seconds. The key to this blistering sprint is the intelligent AWD system, which can precisely vector electric torque to the front wheels to manage slip and maximize grip, particularly in the first few feet of the launch, ensuring all 655 horsepower is immediately put to the pavement. This technology not only benefits drag strip times, but also transforms the E-Ray's confidence and competence in adverse weather conditions, a feature previously unheard of in high-performance Corvettes. The E-Ray's chassis is engineered for high-level dual-purpose capability. Magnetic Selective Ride Control, MRC 4.0, comes standard on all E-Ray trims, providing the ultra-quick adaptive damping that makes the car surprisingly comfortable during daily touring, yet instantly firm and responsive in sport or track. Mode. The added weight of the hybrid components, approximately 300 pounds over the Stingray, is expertly managed by the MRC and the standard braking system. Reflecting its high-performance status, every E-Ray comes standard with carbon ceramic brakes, the same high-spec Brembo units found optionally on the Z06. These massive discs, measuring 15.7 inches in the front and 15.4 inches in the rear, are essential not just for stopping power, but for reducing unsprung mass, counteracting the weight gain from the battery and motor, and providing supreme fade resistance during spirited driving. The AWD system also integrates with the braking, employing regenerative braking via the front motor to help recharge the 1.9 kilowatt battery pack, especially during deceleration. The interior of the 2026 E-Ray benefits from the same technology refresh seen across the C8 lineup. The cockpit is intensely driver-focused, particularly in the top-tier 3LZ trim, which features sumptuous Nappa leather and extensive carbon fiber accents. The technological focal point is the redesigned triple-screen layout, a massive 14.0-inch driver information center, DIC, replacing the previous 12-inch unit, flanked by the upgraded 12.7-inch central infotainment screen running the new Google built-in operating system, and an all-new 6.6-inch auxiliary touchscreen dedicated to climate and comfort controls. The DIC is customized in the E-Ray to display critical hybrid information, including real-time power flow between the V8 and the front motor, battery charge status, and power output, ensuring the driver is always aware of the hybrid system's intricate operation. The E-Ray also comes standard with a head-up display and the Performance Data Recorder, PDR, tools essential for analyzing and improving performance both on the road and on the track. Beyond brute force and track capability, the E-Ray introduces a level of civilized sophistication never before seen in a Corvette. The most intriguing feature is stealth mode. This unique EV-only mode allows the driver to operate the E-Ray using only the front electric motor, rendering the car virtually silent. It is activated via a dedicated EV selection menu when the car is parked and off, and allows the E-Ray to travel silently for approximately 4 to 5 miles at speeds up to 45 mph. The intention is purely practical, to allow drivers to quietly exit their neighborhood or garage without the thunder of the LT2 waking up the neighbors, a moment of courtesy often difficult for high-performance V8 owners. Conversely, for track enthusiasts, the E-Ray includes a Charge Plus mode, which actively prioritizes charging the battery via the engine to ensure maximum electric assist is available for longer track sessions, constantly optimizing the vehicle's performance envelope. The driving experience is further tailored by the selector dial, which includes the familiar Tour, Sport, Track, and Weather modes, alongside My Mode and the customizable Z mode, each of which dynamically alters the suspension, steering, throttle response, transmission mapping, and crucially, the AWD power distribution. The Weather mode, for instance, relies heavily on the front motor to provide maximum traction and stability on slippery surfaces, truly making the E-Ray a year-round, all-season supercar. The E-Ray successfully bridges the gap between the raw, naturally aspirated excitement of the Z06 and the everyday usability and instant acceleration expected from modern hybrid technology, cementing its legacy as the ultimate grand touring Corvette of the C8 generation. Thank you for tuning into Car Show for this deep dive into the 2026 Corvette E-Ray. Drive safe and we'll catch you next time. Drive safe and we'll catch you next time.